Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Don't forget you can use the code AFTV10 to get a further 10% off all Boohoo Man wear, like what I've got on, Yardi, Ty's got on. You know what we supposed to be the summer in the UK, but the weather's been so bad over this weekend, man. I had to get this on, man. Yeah. You know, although it's a little bit warmer today.
I'm in a t-shirt and I'm coming back from Florida, so.
Wow. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. I didn't know you still lived in this country, you know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Florida, Cayman, Canada.
Portugal the other day.
So, I'm literally. Do you live here?
I don't know because I come home this morning and I'm going away tomorrow again.
Well, so, seriously?
Yeah. Happy anniversary for last week anyway.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yeah, congratulations for that, man.
That's why I went to Portugal. I was in Florida for a show, at a show there and sat there.
How was nice?
Great. Well, great.
Was that the one you
and Major
sort of so it was comedians and reggae artists? Was that the one?
No. I was just out there and we bumped it. It was at an event. And they were just there. Egyptian was there, singing melody was there.
Egyptian, what, in the morning?
You know Egyptian? Yeah. Roll it,
yeah. Of course I know him. Of course I know him.
Singing melody. Say what, baby?
But I know that one more.
Thriller You, Frisco Kid, like Bushman.
They all at your show?
They were there, they were all just...
So what was the show? Was it a Jamaican independence show?
No, it was just a comedy show, but it's around Jamaican Independence Weekend anyway. So there was just many artists in the area. They had shows, but they came to the comedy show and it was just great vibe, man.
Brilliant, man.
Well, I'm going back out there in September as well for some shows.
To this guy. So what about this show? You know what I mean?
We're doing them, we're making them work. Listen. It's good because when I'm going to these places, they're begging us to come there and do shows.
So what sum it up then? I mean, we're stuck in the studio, me and Ty. This man, Florida, Canada.
Stop. Not you and Ty. Not you and Ty. He's stuck in the studio. Yeah? Because he cannot go back to Nigeria.
Why can't I go back to Nigeria?
After his performance today, he was cheering on England women team to win.
I was neutral. I was neutral. What are you talking?
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
We're gonna go straight to disgrace of the week, yeah?
I was neutral.
Ty is disgrace of the week.
I was neutral.
Okay. He was doing the watch along.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And when Lauren James stamped
on one of our players,
on one of the Nigerian players, he didn't say anything. He's like, "Oh, don't go to VAR. Don't go to VAR." If she's
I never said that. No.
She's gonna get set up. I'm like,
I didn't say that.
Check VAR! Where's the card? Send her up. You're a disgrace. No. You're a shame. You're a cheat. You're an embarrassment. Where was that?
I didn't say that. I said that he's going to go to VAR. She's going off. How can I say don't go to VAR?
Exactly. Listen how you said that.
I said it's going to VAR.
What was she thinking of when she done that?
I don't know.
But I tell you what, England were very lucky to
very lucky. Nigeria should have won.
But they get through.
I almost think to myself now, maybe England might even win this, right? Because they were below par. Nigeria were a much better team.
Unlucky.
Nigeria, I think, should have had a penalty as well.
I hit the bar
right?
for actually should have had a penalty.
Yeah. But listen.
But the only problem is...
It's Jamaica and Colombia next.
Yeah, but what I'd say is, even if Nigeria had got that penalty, I don't think they would have scored it. Did you see their penalties? They were dreadful,
He was crying.
What's up with your Nigerian penalties?
No, but listen.
They're awful.
Anyone can miss penalties, but don't forget, if it was a penalty,
they were terrible.
Assistant probably would have taken it.
Yeah.
Isn't it? If it was in normal time, Assistant would have taken it.
Yeah.
Oh, but they were terrible penalties.
Yeah, but she didn't take one.
I thought it was neutral. Why are you defensive now?
Yeah.
I'm not defensive.
I got a Nigeria hat on if you're neutral.
Yeah, because
it should be half and half.
He wore the full suit.
That's what I said to Lovely Haiti.
Plus, you was on this the DR stream, and you had on all Nigeria gear.
Yeah.
So how are you neutral?
Exactly.
Listen.
On the stream, he said he's British.
Is it? No, English.
He said he's English, sorry.
And plus as well,
I'm proud of
England are the Arsenal players play for Alessio Russo.
And Chloe, and Lotto Wubben.
Yeah.
And Bethany, and Leah Williams. Okay then. So then, if I get a chance to respond, you sound like Laurie. First of all, I said that to Lovely Hailey on the DR Sports stream. I don't do half and half, because what am I going to do? Wear a Nigeria cap and an England shirt. No, it doesn't work.
You had on the full suit and you said, I'm English.
I am English.
In your full night.
Yeah, but I'm English. I'm born and
I know, but you had on the full suit and said it.
Yeah, but I'm born and raised in London.
Yes.
Isn't it? So and I'm proud to be English. But what I'm saying is,
pick one. You have to pick one.
No, but I don't.
If Jamaica and England are playing, I pick Jamaica.
Obviously, that's fine.
But if England go through, then cool, England go through. But I'm gonna say the one I prefer to go
That's
through.
fine. That's fine.
And that's just me. I'm being honest.
Yeah, but would you wear half and half though? Would you wear England and
no,
Jamaica?
I just wear neutral colours.
What neutral colours then?
This is neutral colours.
No, I'm saying that's exactly what your brother was saying. So I don't do
half and half.
No, I don't do half. He's like wearing a Nigeria cap and an Arsenal shirt. No, I don't do half.
Anyway, listen, congratulations going out to England. They are through. Weren't at their best, but listen, sometimes when you're going to win these tournaments, you're not at your best. But congratulations. Yeah. To England, they're through. Colombia versus Jamaica, like you said tomorrow. Maybe Jamaica bring another surprise.
Come on, Jamaica.
Could get through. I think they'll face England, wouldn't they?
Yes, they would be.
Face
they
England
could do
if
that.
they get through. You know what I mean? So
and you want England to win, and you want Jamaica to win
against Colombia. Of course, I do.
Oh, not against England.
That one, I don't know. Then
are you gonna be neutral then?
No, then I'll be neutral again because I want Jamaica to win. I want England to win. So it will be half again.
Anyway, there's one thing that I'm sure we are all decided upon, and no one is half and half, and that is Arsenal. Right, and, I
like that. Round of applause for that. That's brilliant. That's good.
And of course, right, Arsenal winning the Community Shield yesterday on penalties.
Yes.
Right, good penalties as well.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Kevin De Bruyne missing his first one, and then Arsenal subsequently going on to score all theirs.
Rodri having his saved.
Yeah, Rodri got his one saved as well. And but overall, what pleased me about that game was I thought the overall performance by Arsenal was really good.
Very good.
I thought you looked at that game yesterday and you're like, that's two really even teams that are going to be battling it out for the Premier League. And that's what I really wanted to see. Yeah. Right? Because, listen, even though it's a trophy, it's not one of the main trophies.
Oh, that's a pre-season trophy, man. We know that. It's just a pre-season trophy. We know that no one's getting carried away, but it's the fact that we stopped and we managed to beat Man City, which is more bigger.
Yeah. And I was just really happy with the overall performance. And there were some good performances in there.
Very good.
Saliba, I thought was excellent. Really locked out Haaland. Yeah. And also I thought Timber.
Urine everywhere. Unbelievable.
Really, really
everyone
good.
Everyone had a good game.
Everyone played well.
When you really think about it, it's like the whole, everybody had a good game. Before we get into it, is stick up in back to the trophy situation though. Man United fans talking about the Carabao Cup compare. You only get 100 grand. The charity, the Community Shield is 1 point something. It's almost each team gets over $500,000.
Is it?
So it must be bigger. I'm just saying it must be bigger. Like,
no, well, I said with the Man United fans, I said if the Carabao Cup was so big, why didn't they play in the final? Right? Because what they did basically, what would normally happen is the winner of the league plays the winner of the FA Cup.
Exactly.
Man City won both of those, right? Exactly. So they look at it and they say the next biggest thing is the runner-up in the league.
Exactly.
Right now, if the Carabao Cup was so important, was such a big trophy as what the United fans made out, then why wasn't it not Man City versus Man United?
Because it's just an energy drink.
Obviously, energy drinks are available.
Listen, and I keep saying, right, it's a good trophy to win.
Of course.
The League Cup is a good trophy to win, but it's not one of the mega. It's when we were talking about who's had a better season, I'd rather.
We've had a better season.
I just felt that Arsenal finishing runners-up, challenging for the league.
Even just how we've done it, man. But it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
But back to what saying, the game. Brilliant. I feel like everyone had great performances. I feel like there's things that Arteta is gonna have problems, but they're good problems selecting who to play. Yeah. Because right now, I don't know if Zinchenko gets back that automatic spot. Timber did that job so good. Brilliant. Like when I said so good, like at one stage it's like. They crossed the ball in, he kicked it out. Yeah. Then the corner came in straight after, he got it out. It's like I was like, yo, how many? It's like he's planting trees out there, literally timber out there and everywhere. It's like he's everywhere out there, and it was crazy to see that. And then something that I think is very key that people might not realize, Saliba, we know what Saliba's like. We talk about him highly already. We saw it in the game. That was the first time I think he came up with Haaland, because normally he was out for the games against.
Yeah, he missed both games.
Yeah, so in that
he was injured when we lost 3-1 to them at Emirates.
Yeah, he was. That's what I'm saying. So finally, they had to see the matchup that we needed, and Haaland did nothing. There's a time when Haaland had the ball, and it was both of them, and Haaland turned back around with the ball. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. So, but the key thing with Saliba in the team, is Gabriel as well.
Oh, wicked.
Because
fantastic.
I feel like what Gabriel, when Gabriel and Saliba play together, Gabriel knows he has somebody beside him that is so reliable that he can just focus on what he needs to do. When he has somebody else there that I feel like he feels it's his duty now to take on a lot of different roles, he's not as confident with whoever, when Holding's beside him, for example, right? And I feel like that's why sometimes he makes some of the mistakes or, he's not out of position. But as I said, Arteta right now has a difficult decision on who does he play.
Defensively.
Trossard, like, how
Leandro, what a finish. Well,
how is he not starting?
Yeah, but I think he will start on Saturday. I expect him to start. But that's interesting. I didn't even realise. So William didn't play when we lost. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Hold on.
It all makes sense.
Hold on before you get carried away about it. It all makes sense.
It all makes sense.
Man City were much better than us last season. Saliba playing would have helped.
Yeah.
It would have
helped. That doesn't necessarily mean
it would have been. No, it should.
The way you're making say it all makes sense. Like that's the only reason we lost.
No.
They took us apart.
Well, I don't know about that. You saw the possession.
No, they did beat us 4-1. What are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about home.
At home, right?
Did they take us apart?
We made some very bad errors.
But did they take us apart at home? They didn't, did they?
Ben White.
Well, it's 3-1.
Yeah, that was a game where.
Should have been 3-1 though.
Yeah.
Tomiyasu made that
It
mistake.
should have been 3-1 flat them, didn't it?
Right.
At home.
But all I'm saying is, because I see what you're trying to do.
What am I trying to do?
Oh, it all makes sense now.
It does all make sense.
It's not the only reason why they beat us, right? And what I'm liking with the improvements in the squad is that we're just closing the gap a bit.
A lot.
Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see when the season kicks off properly next year. Because remember, Liverpool beat them last year.
I mean, next week.
Yeah, Liverpool beat
them last year. And what happened to Liverpool and what happened to City?
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, I was speaking to Big Steve yesterday.
We got Big Steve.
City have lost the last 3 Community Shields. It made no difference to them in the league.
But remember, they always start their pre-season later on as well, so they don't get enough time afterwards. Like they always do it, and that's because they go further in competitions.
So I just want us not to get too carried away.
Of course not.
Right, but what I would say, as I've been lucky enough to see all the games in pre-season, I've seen a gradual improvement throughout the games. You know what I mean? And until the previous game, we played against Monaco. We were a bit shaky in that game in getting caught in transition. We really tightened it up yesterday.
But then we still got caught in transition yesterday, though, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We did get caught in transition.
We was able to come back.
Talking about getting caught in transition, somebody get caught. We are for them line. Oh, nah. Where's the goal? Nah. Where's your goal?
But I didn't even say. First of all, I didn't even say I forgot. So I'm sorry.
It nearly happened to Ramsdale yesterday as well. By the way.
I know.
Ramsdale was back in time.
Rodri tried to chip in. That's the thing. That's the danger of when you stay so far off your line. You see some of these goalkeepers; they're on the halfway line. Now in football, you know what I mean?
As you mentioned, Ramsdale, though.
I was nearly in the box yesterday.
No, but give him credit as well.
He was nearly in the box yesterday.
Because he pulled off some saves.
Safe on Foden.
And Rodri straight away, the low header, and saved the penalty now. 2 penalties back to back. Do you feel like the interest of the new keeper is making him say, hey?
Well, with it, more than an interest, he's coming in.
Apparently he was at the game.
So he was at the game, and he's definitely going to be signing. And
apparently
I think it's great competition. Matt Turner's gone to Forest.
So
it's great competition.
It is great competition
for Aaron Ramsdale, but you already see him standing up to it, and that's what we want, and that's what I like. The squad now is looking better. Yesterday when we made changes, we're bringing quality off the bench. Smith Rowe, you know what I mean? Trossard, Eddie, you know what I mean? So I like the fact that the bench, a few years ago, our bench would have been all kids. So I'm liking what's happening at Arsenal at the moment. We are definitely putting together a very, very good team. And I think that Arsenal will be challenging,
of course,
for the Premier League next season. Whether we win it or not is another matter.
That's what we do.
But I do think we're going to be challenging. It's going to be a difficult season. There's a lot of teams that have improved throughout the summer. You know what I mean? Players been bought in. United, like you said, they bought in Onana. They bought
Chelsea
in
as well.
Mount. Chelsea are still buying players, and they've made some young players that they bought in. Spurs have bought in Maddison. Liverpool have made some positive signings in their midfield. You know what I mean? It's going to be a really exciting season. City, they've just bought Guardiola in defence. Newcastle. How can I forget Newcastle? They make Tonali's a great signing. Right? And they already had a good team. So this is going to be such a good season.
is.
There's so many good teams. Aston Villa.
Yeah,
Look at some of the players they've signed.
Yes.
Musa Diaby and people like that. It's going to be a really... What we want this season really is... Last year, City just blew away everybody, right?
Did they? I don't know if they did. I don't think they blew
Who
away
didn't
us.
they blow away?
They didn't blow away us because they only won it by 5 points. They blew away everyone else.
They blew away everybody.
Nah.
They beat us twice.
What's the matter with this guy?
Nah.
They beat us twice.
We went toe to toe with them.
They beat us. Listen, hold on.
I'm not having that.
They beat us.
Nah.
All right, explain how they didn't. Explain how they didn't.
Because we.
They beat us. Hold on. Let me just give you the facts, and then you explain. You explain to me the reasons why you would disagree with us. They beat us 3-1. They beat us. We played them 3 times. We lost 3 times.
Yeah.
They beat us 3-1 in the league at home. They beat us 4-1 in the league away. They should have more. Right. So.
And they beat us 1 in the FA Cup. They shouldn't have.
Right. 8-2 on aggregate.
They shouldn't have.
Right. And so you explain to us.
They shouldn't have. But what I'm saying is that if they blew us away, they would have been clear by about 10, 15 points. It was only 5 points, and we had injuries.
They blew us away.
They blew everyone else away, but they didn't blow.
They blew everybody away.
So how did we challenge? So did we not challenge?
We challenged, but in the end, they blew us away.
No.
They blew everybody away.
They didn't blow everybody away. Brentford, I think, was the only team that didn't blow away. I think Brentford beat them and draw.
Brentford beat them twice.
Brentford
beat them twice. Yeah.
Home
and away. Yeah. So Brentford's the only team that didn't blow away.
Everybody else got blown away.
I'm sorry. They didn't blow us away. It's very close in there. They didn't blow us away. I'm sorry.
Ty, this is why people
accept it.
This is why people give you that title. That give you that delusion.
Never call me. Nobody can ever call me.
No, I'm calling you deluded.
No, you can't call me deluded.
No, I am.
With respect, though, but you can't.
At the moment, what you're saying, what you're saying, you're deluded.
No, you can't call me deluded.
No, you are.
I'm not deluded because they didn't blow us away.
Do you know what deluded means?
Of course I know what deluded means.
You're being deluded right now. You're not believing. You're not accepting. You're not accepting the facts.
What's the fact?
They blew us away last season.
They didn't blow. No,
they did.
I'm sorry. I do not accept that. No, I do not accept that. I'm sorry. I do not accept that.
I'm better off talking to the
challenge. No, a real talk.
Yeah, pass them here.
Yeah, chat.
Yeah.
They blew us away.
Yeah.
Didn't they blow us away?
Yeah.
Let's see, get more sense out of it.
Yeah.
Let me. You know what I mean? You don't bother coming weeks to come. You just come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't accept
Who's the idiot of the week?
Funny. No, I don't accept that. But about the Community Shield, facts about the Community Shield. We beat them 3-0 last time in 2014, 2015. So for a quiz, can anybody name any of the scorers? Last time. I've got them here.
Sanchez.
Anybody? Is wrong? Robbie?
Was Cazorla playing that time?
Yes, he was playing.
Cazorla.
Is one?
What's his name again? Nacho.
Robbie? Nope.
Nacho Monreal.
Yeah.
Nope.
What?
Santi is one. Santi is one.
Did the other person score 2?
No. It was
3 different scores?
3 different scores.
What year was it again?
14. Ramsey.
2014, 15. And Mikel was the captain as well.
Sorry, wait, hold on. Was Ramsey there?
Yeah. Yes,
Ramsey's
Aaron
one.
is 2.
Aaron Ramsey scored.
Yeah.
Aaron is 2.
Ramsey and Santi.
One more.
Sanchez.
Nope.
No,
Because this
As
is
a defender.
it's 2014, 2015. So this is quite interesting. You got 2 out of 3 after a lot of guessing.
Oh, give us the answer. This show will go on forever.
Oh, you 2 give up?
Wait. Trying to remember who was playing. Was Walcott was playing? Why did he score?
I'm not sure if Theo was playing.
No.
Arteta.
He was the captain.
He's a captain.
No, he didn't score.
He's a
the captain,
defender.
which is weird. It wasn't the defender. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, it was.
He wasn't the defender.
It wasn't?
No.
I don't know. Tell us then.
Olivier Giroud.
He scored?
Yeah, so he was Santi 22, Aaron 43, Olivier 62.
Didn't even know it yourself because you had to read it off your phone.
No, but I was quizzing you lot. That's what I had it. And also in 99-2000, we beat Manchester United after they won the treble.
When 99-2000?
99-2000. We beat Manchester United 2-1.
99-2000. I said 99-2000. I was like, what?
Is it? I think we've won it the most
2-1.
times in that.
Yeah, 17 times.
Yeah.
But then it's not.
But it's nothing.
Exactly. We know that.
Like Yardman said, we won a plate. Now give us some cups.
Yeah, we win the plate for the rice because we have rice, so you need to put rice on the plate.
Plate with a bit of cutlery, but now we need cups.
But
I have an apology to make. And that's to all Jamaica because I forgot in all the thing yesterday. I forgot to say Happy Independence Day to all Jamaicans.
What, you Jamaican, are you?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with
Him
you?
confusing him, so confused.
No, so I can't say Happy Independence Day to Jamaicans. I'm not Jamaican.
Yeah.
But I can't say
What's
Happy
it-
Independence Day.
what's it got to do with
You
you?
forgot.
So I can't say Happy Independence Day
But
to
if you
Jamaicans.
forgot, you forgot.
I'm only joking. All right,
Yeah,
let's
no.
get into the Boohoo Man of the Week.
Boo man of the week. Listen, big up the whole team. You know what I mean? Arsenal, the whole team played great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saliba, I think the way you dealt with Haaland, like that was
brilliant,
that was
brilliant.
brilliant, man. You made him get pulled off. Yeah, they had to take him off.
And that's when the
I
goal
want him
came.
to do that in the league.
Yeah, we need that in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So, because obviously
Let's hope so,
we
let's
know
hope
what Haaland's like. He's gonna take that personal and he's gonna come with a lot
I know,
of vengeance.
it probably
So,
made him angry.
yeah, don't want to make him too angry. You know what I mean? Imagine
okay
he
about
flops this season. Oh my God.
I don't think so, man.
I
It's
don't
not
think
about
so.
flopping,
I'm just
it's
saying
about-
imagine. I say imagine. Not time said before somebody be like, what's your idea? You know people say, you say imagine. They don't hear the imagine. They just hear flop this season. I said imagine he flops this season.
But they wouldn't be surprised because he done so well last season. Can he do
We
that again?
wouldn't be surprised if he surpasses last season.
Burnout. But no, I'm going to give it to Timber. I'm
Yeah,
going to give it to
yeah.
him because like not only he played in a position where it's like he's been shifted around in that team. Like I think Arteta's really used preseason to experiment on players and see where they're good at. And he went in that position. And honestly, what I like about him is when he comes in as the inverted player in the midfield and he picks passes, he gets past players, he links up, but he don't forget his defensive job. And his defensive duty is very good. And that's why I don't feel like Zinchenko will walk straight back in that team. So Arteta, you have a good problem. So,
Yeah, he was-
you know what I mean?
he
So
was superb.
Timber, you are Boohoo Man of the week for me, man.
Idiot of the week.
Hey, man, there's loads of contenders, you know what I mean? Like, no wonder, right there, so.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, for all your comments there on Man City.
No, idiot of the week, listen, I feel like what
Kidding.
Lauren James did, that was an idiot move. You shouldn't
Oh
have done
my
that.
God, Lauren.
Definitely.
What an idiot,
But
man.
when you're lucky, you skip it because
And she's been like
Yeah, she was
one of
there-
the star players of the tournament.
Come on, man.
Why are you doing that? Do these players not realise there's VAR?
the worst thing, she didn't even stamp her properly and still get red card. It was like a half-hearted
It's a
stamp.
bit nasty, actually.
Yeah, you shouldn't have
You don't
done it,
normally
man.
see that in women's football.
You don't.
Yeah.
It's a mistake,
There
innit?
was
It's a
no
mistake
need
from
for
her.
it. That's what it is.
There was no need
And
for
it
it.
was deliberate as well.
Yeah,
It was
deliberate.
man.
It was
Come on,
deliberate.
just.
No, listen, I think it's totally out of order.
It is out of order.
I think that is
It's out of character with her.
that is
Yeah.
like
She's lucky
disgraceful.
England went on and
That
won.
should be like even disgrace to the win. That is
She's
disgraceful.
lucky they went
No,
on and
no.
won. So it
Yeah,
kind of
she
overshadows
really
it
she really
now,
let
so.
the team down.
Yeah,
She
so
did let the team
apologize to the team, apologize to everybody, the
She will,
fans.
she probably did.
And,
But
and,
that
and
misses the
learn
next
from
game.
it, learn from it, man.
Misses the next game as well.
Yeah.
Maybe it could even be 3 games. It depends
even
on what
be
they want to
free.
do.
So she might miss
She might
everything.
be
if
out the
they-
tournament.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
season
Violent
done and done.
conduct.
You know, but I'm gonna give it to Mr. Pep Guardiola. Yeah, I feel like you're being lemon. I like where the lemon where we normally give you.
Me?
Yeah, like,
Talking about
bit salty, weren't you,
salty
afterwards?
after, like, yo, like
Well,
you
what did-
celebrated the goal like you won it, like. And as a matter
Well,
of
they
fact,
thought
yeah,
they won,
you
innit?
know who else can get a mention? Their media team as well, the social media team at Man City. Yeah, did you see they posted Walker celebrating that winning feeling, and then when we equalized, they
Joe.
changed the caption quick, passion.
Really? Oh, that's interesting.
But Pep, you're very salty, man. Just take the defeat and keep it
Actually, I'll
moving.
tell you who else was salty was Haaland's dad.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
He
he
put
say,
out
well,
a very, he put
Alfie
out a very
Haaland?
salty
Yeah, I
tweet
saw
as
that
well.
as well.
What did he say?
About
Sort of
the,
like almost
cups
saying,
and-
yeah, you won that, but what are you going to do in the league kind of thing.
Yeah,
You know
oh
what I
no,
mean?
they
So-
know. Oh, you know favourites for the league. That's what he said. So
yeah.
you must be favourites.
Now listen, nobody was saying we're favourites for the league,
Interesting.
right? We won it.
fascinating.
We won
Exactly.
it. We won it. We're celebrating that we've won it. We did over celebrate, I didn't think.
No,
we didn't.
Right? We celebrated, you know, what's.
And we're gonna talk about it today because
And
it's
then
something that happened
Pep was
yesterday.
there moaning about the amount of time
Yeah.
added on. Everybody knows the new rules.
Exactly.
The new rules, which I 100% agree
Yep.
with these new rules, is that if you waste time, it's added on at the end. They should have done this years ago.
Yeah.
This is what will stop the time wasting in games.
But there
I
wasn't no
agree.
time wasting.
I
It was
agree.
because of Thomas and Kyle Walker were injured.
At the end,
There's-
yeah, that,
but they got injured in the injury time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that added extra time. to the
Exactly,
injury
so-
time. I mean, he's
Even
like,
Stuart
oh, we're going to
Atwell,
be playing till the next day. I mean, come on.
No.
Yeah.
He's just.
But yeah, Pep Guardiola, you're an idiot for that. Yeah, like just take the defeat and go. Like, what's wrong? You celebrated.
Alfie Haaland.
What it is?
Tell
What
you
it
what,
is,
that
man.
referee could have got idiot as
Yeah,
well, man.
Stuart Atwell,
Yeah, he
definitely.
Was it
He could
Stuart
have got-
Atwell?
Yeah, obviously.
He's lucky he didn't get it.
I'm concerned.
He was so inconsistent. It was
Very
unbelievable.
much. Very,
so
very,
inconsistently
very,
bad. Yeah,
But Pep
he was.
gets Idiot of the Week. Now, finally, the disgrace or grace of the week. Now, we did see a gentleman yesterday at Wembley who came up to Ty at Wembley and said to Ty, Ty, why does it take you so long to get to the point and tell us who grace or disgrace of the week is?
What did I say to him?
Why do you take so long?
And I said to him because
So now,
Robbie
I don't want you to answer that. What I want you to do is
Robbie and
take
Yardi
into
already talked to me.
account Take into account what the guy said and tell us who's grace of the week. Grace or disgrace of the week? Who is it?
You finished?
Right. Grace of the week has got to be obviously the game for Ukraine and everybody that played and Arsene and the managers and everyone and all the players and also Victory League as well.
Yeah, Victory League, and that was great doing that, bringing the metaverse. That was so cool.
It was fantastic.
And big up to Alexander Zinchenko, of course.
Yes,
and Shevchenko.
Oh, the metaverse event. He was there as well.
Yeah, he was there. You should have seen. What I couldn't understand, right, is that his avatar was taller than me. Right, so both me and Lee Judges, we had avatars. It was like, how's he taller than us?
He's like the Matrix. We're not the same size as Lee.
But I heard he was eating a lot of food in the metaverse as well.
Not in the metaverse, out of the metaverse. But
he was deluded in the metaverse as well.
No, I wasn't. So that's what it was. So thank you to Arsene and to players like Rachel,
it was a great event.
Katie,
great event. And what
Robbie,
a goal by Seedorf in it. Oh my God, he's still got it.
All our players and all that.
47 years of age.
Yeah.
Listen, thanks for watching the show today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, we will be back next week right here.
Premier League is back.
The Premier League is back.
To all our teams.
I'll be here via.
This guy's, I told you, he don't live here no more. You know what I mean? He's non-dom. He's one of them men, for tax reasons, he lives.
Hey,
and you're going Cayman, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tax free.
I told you, he's trying to dodge the taxes.
Tax free.
Allegedly.
Right, but we will be here next week, so make sure you look out for that. The Premier League is back.
Good luck to all our teams.
The Premier League is back, so really, really looking forward to it. Quick before we go, top 4 predictions for the Premier League this season.
Top 4, Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Newcastle.
No
feel
Liverpool.
Like it'll be the same.
No Liverpool.
I feel it'll be the same.
Right.
Top 4 champions, hopefully us. 2nd, Man City. 3rd, Liverpool. 4th, Newcastle.
Oh, no Man United.
No Man United.
No Man United. No Chelsea.
I'm going. Right, got to back Arsenal.
Champions.
City 2nd.
Yeah.
Liverpool 3rd. United 4th.
No Newcastle.
No Newcastle.
No Newcastle. I think.
No Chelsea.
You know what? You might be right. I think with every. Yeah, I didn't think, but yeah.
We'll
I'm gonna take Newcastle out and put Liverpool 4th.
Okay.
I feel like Man United will get
No Chelsea or Newcastle.
No Chelsea. No.
I don't think so.
So those are our predictions. What are your predictions? And also we'll be back. The Premier League starts on Friday.
Good luck to all our
Man
teams.
City kick-off against Burnley, then Arsenal Saturday.
Come on, Burnley!
Kick-off. Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. Matt Turner could be in goal for Forest.
Good luck to Matt.
Right, so looking forward to that game, and then we'll be back after the weekend with the Bias Premier League show. You don't want to miss it.
Good luck to all our teams.
Don't forget as well to use the code AFTV10, nearly forgot, to get all your additional discounts on Boohoo Man wear. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Peace.